All right, guys. So I want to talk about the different types of funnels you can run in your business in terms of like the info product space. So I'm going to talk about the most common ones, even though there's like a whole bunch. So there's the call funnel, which is basically where you run an ad, or if you're using organic, like, just telling people to, hey, click this link and book a call with me, which is basically a VSL, which is a video sales letter in that funnel. It's a video sales letter, which is basically you kind of doing like a video pitch to someone, and then you have them like click a button or fill out an application, and then once they do that, then they can actually go and book a call with you. So it's a pretty direct funnel, right? It results in a lot more booked calls, but the leads tend to not be as warmed up, right? Because you're literally just having to watch a video and book a call, right? You definitely get the most leads, but the leads are not going to be as good as the other funnels we're going to talk about. The next funnel is called a webinar. A webinar basically is a live, or sometimes it's not a live event, but in this particular case, I want to tell you, you host it live. You have people sign up for a particular date whenever this sort of live session is going to be. It's probably like a live Zoom call. And on a live Zoom call, you have people join it. Let's say you get 100 people to join it, and they join that Zoom call, and then you talk for like 45 minutes, right? Give a bunch of value in that call. After you give all that value, then at some point, then you go ahead and pitch them whatever you're trying to pitch them, which is the high ticket offer, the low ticket offer, whatever you're pitching them, you pitch them. Most likely it's a high ticket offer, and you say, hey, this is what I'm selling. If you guys are interested, let's book a call. Usually you still want to book a call in the webinar if it's high ticket, because no one's going to pay 4 or 5K over the phone or over a website, right? They want to speak to the individual before they make that purchase. So that's kind of the game right there in terms of the webinar. You definitely get less leads, but the leads are a lot more warmed up, because the goal is you want to get them on a call after the webinar, right? So it's a pretty good funnel. The only problem is you have to get the people to join, right? So the show rates of the funnels are pretty bad, because you have to get them to join at a particular time and sit through a 45-minute talk, right? Which can kind of be tough, right? To get people to join, especially in today's era, right? That's why there's like paid webinars too as well, that people would have to pay to even attend, because the show rate's going to dramatically go up if it's paid, right? Like dramatically. Like it can go from 20% to 90% just by it being paid, because people pay. If they pay, they pay attention, right? So that's a big deal right there. So another type of funnel, which is what we're testing right now, it's called the challenge funnel, which I'm very intrigued with, and I'm super excited to run, because I think this one's gonna definitely have a really good ROI. So basically, it's gonna be a paid challenge, right, where people go to your you basically have like your funnel set up. You still want them to book a call, but the challenge is gonna be paid, but it's gonna be very low, like a $300 offer for the paid funnel, for the paid challenge. They join the challenge. After they join the challenge, then once they're there, it's like an event. The challenge is usually like a 4-day event, so it's like a 4-day class or like a workshop. Imagine 5 days in a row, just value for 5 days, right? And if you guys know in terms of marketing, there's this 7-hour rule, right, where it takes 7 hours for someone to be a buyer. So when you do the challenge funnel, you're getting people, first of all, you're getting them to pay, and you're getting them to invest 7 hours of your time in that. And the cool thing about this challenge funnel is that it's going to liquidate ad spend for you on the back end. So if like hypothetically, you could even be in profit even before the challenge. So you have, let's say you get 50 people to pay, right? And that liquidates all your ad spend. You basically have 50 serious people who are definitely going to join because they paid, and they're buyers to your sort of 5-day workshop. And then at the end of the workshop, you have the upsell to your higher ticket offer that you have. And that's the beauty of it, right? So that's a really nice challenge funnel, which is what we're going to run. And it's really good for skeptical audiences. And since my offer is a little bit on the, not to say skeptical, but they need a lot more nurturing. So I think this one's really going to hit. The next type of funnel is you can do like the book, like a book funnel, where you have people just get a book, buy a book from you, and then you just constantly upsell them with more and more stuff. The other funnel is like a paid community, which is something that is very interesting as well, where you have someone join your community for like $97 a month, and then you get like really good monthly reoccurring revenue from that. But from the people who join that, you still want to upsell them on your higher ticket offer, right? The idea is you always want to upsell higher ticket. Higher ticket is always the end goal. But the good thing with these kind of funnels is that you're liquidating ad spend. So you're saving money on ads, right? You're saving money, your precious ad spend money. And then on top of that, you're getting monthly reoccurring revenue, which is super important, right? Because now you know every month you're going to make this certain amount, right? Give or take, depending on the churn, right? So that's the cool thing about paid communities. That's something I'm considering doing, but you definitely have to do it at scale for it to really make sense. But it is a really good offer if you do it correctly, and it does pay pretty well if you do it right. So that's one offer right there. That's one type of funnel. All these funnels work, though, by the way. If you guys want to learn more, there's a guy named Jeremy Haynes, but he's pretty awesome. He talks about all this kind of stuff. But I mean, all these are just tactics, right? What you guys got to do is figure out, just try one, see what happens, test it out, spend money on ads. Right now, we're doing so much testing. Like we tested the automated webinar, we tested the call funnel. The funnel that really cooked for us really is the DM funnel. So the DM funnel basically means that you are getting people to go to your page, your Instagram page, go through all your content, and then you have a keyword like, hey, DM me the word network. So then you're getting all these inbound DMs for network, and then you hire a setter, right? And that setter is just gonna go in the DMs and just talk, and then directly book a call through the DM. Those leads tend to be warmer, and on top of that, the show rate is way higher with those leads. So that's a really good funnel that we're cooking with. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much the main offers that we run, or that I know of that really cook. The rest might not be the best. But really, the call funnel, I think call funnel is the best for the most amount of calls. The only problem with that is you're gonna get a lot of leads who are unserious. But yeah, right now we're doing the challenge funnel. We're gonna scale that up. We're gonna go crazy on the ad spend and see how that goes. And the thing is, if you're profitable in the beginning, you can just put all that money back into the ads, right? So that's the whole goal with it. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, those are the different types of funnels that you guys can run if you guys are looking to start your info product offer. But in the beginning, forget about tactics. The first thing you have to do is even create content in the first spot. So create content, spend all that time doing that. Once you do all that, you're gonna be in a good position to really grow it and kill it from there. So I'm starting to lose my voice because I'm pretty ill, and I'm not excited because I have a podcast at 10 in 2 days. I gotta fly out to Atlanta. So yeah, guys, really cool stuff. If you guys enjoy this channel, let me know. I'm gonna try to post daily videos as much as I possibly can. Like I said, like these are not to say these are low effort. I mean, they kind of are low effort because I'm just driving, but it's just to share my thoughts about what I'm going through, and maybe you guys can see some value in this. And you know, YouTube is the best channel there is in social media just in general. So thank you guys so much. Really means a lot. If you guys like the channel, give it a like, subscribe if you want.